Hi, I'm Allison Cooper Brazier, and I was with the Fort County Youth Leadership Program back in 2012. And I'm currently living in Ackerman with my husband Dakota and our 7-month-old Cooper. I'm the Ackerman Elementary School counselor, and I work with pre-K through 6th grade students every day. And I often still talk with my students about my experience with the Fort County program, my trip I got to take to Washington, D.C., and all the sites and the monuments and experiences that I got to have there. I still keep connections with a few of the people that I met along the way, one of which was my roommate for 2 years in college, and we've since been in each other's weddings. And I just often look back on my experience with that Fort County opportunity, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity that it served me, the blessing and the relationships that I got to make with people along the way, and the connections that I still have to people all across the great state of Mississippi.
Hello, my name is John Taylor Champion. I'm an associate pastor here at Grace Covenant Church in Maben, Mississippi, where I oversee our discipleship and outreach ministries. I was born and raised in Clay County, and I participated in Fort County's youth leadership program 10 years ago in 2014. This leadership program was instrumental in forming who I am and equipping me for what I do today as a pastor. Leadership, public speaking, community service, all of those kinds of things were skills that were awakened in me 10 years ago and then grown through the youth leadership program. You see, I grew up in a blue collar family, and while I'm very proud of that and still consider myself a blue collar guy with that kind of personality and work ethic, I did not have any aspiration to serve in a leadership capacity, especially one that involved public speaking. But the youth leadership program gave me the confidence that I needed and equipped me with the skills that I needed to pursue this kind of career. I'm so thankful to Fort County and especially to Brad Barr for making that investment in me 10 years ago. I wouldn't be who I am today or doing what I do today if it was not for that program. And so for that, I'm very, very grateful.
I'm Meredith Cobb. I did the Fort County Youth Leadership Program in 2010, and I was really excited that they asked me to tell you guys about my experience and what I'm up to now. When I did the program, I met a lot of really great people and learned a lot of great leadership skills. I think one of the coolest things when I was looking back at my photos from the program was that I saw many faces I recognized from going to college with them, doing medical school with them. Some of them I still see around the hospital from time to time. So it was a really great way to make connections and meet people that you will run into through other experiences in your life. After graduating from New Hope High School in Columbus, Mississippi, I did undergrad at the University of Southern Mississippi, and I continued education in Mississippi at the University of Mississippi Medical Center. I did the combined MD PhD program, and I'm still here in Jackson doing my internal medicine residency. I'm in my second year. When I finish, I'll do cardiology fellowship and critical care fellowship. I have a husband and 2 wonderful daughters, and I'm so excited that I got to participate in this program, and I'm excited that you all get to participate as well.
Hey guys, my name is Reed Stevens, and I'm a part of the Fort County Youth Leadership Class of 2016. I will never forget having the opportunity to write an essay and to interview for what would later be something that absolutely changed my life. What I thought was just an opportunity to experience something new truly was something that changed my life. I'll never forget being able to travel to Jackson, Mississippi, and ultimately to Washington, D.C., where I would would be able to meet people that I would be friends with for the rest of my life. One of those, by the way, is the girl who is now my wife. Truly did change our lives. I learned about how to work with people I never met before. I learned a lot about patience and humility and stepping out of my comfort zone. I learned about the gift of public speaking and being able to do that in front of a room full of strangers. I could go on and on about all of the things that I learned through the 4-County Youth Leadership Program. As a matter of fact, I am videoing today in the sanctuary of Forest Baptist Church in Forest, Mississippi, where I now serve as the senior pastor. And every single day, I put to practice things that I learned in the program. And so I want you to know how grateful I am for the 4-County Youth Leadership Award, the Mississippi Electric Power Association. That opportunity truly did change my life. And so today, from Forest Baptist Church, thank you so much.
Good afternoon. I'm Tanner Fant Bryan, Mississippi native and 4-County Youth Leadership Class of 2014. I can't believe it's been 10 years since I stepped foot in DC with Mr. Brad Barr and the other 4-County Youth Leadership Class of that year. And now I live here. I live in DC. So I think that summer truly made an impact on me. Since graduating college, I have had a multitude of careers. First as a performer at sea with Regent Seven Seas Cruises, and then I served as assistant cruise director on that same luxury cruise line. But now, you can't tell from behind me because I'm filming from home. Luckily, we've got the work from home lifestyle, but I currently serve as the special events coordinator for Wolf Trap Foundation for the Performing Arts. Wolf Trap is the only national park dedicated to the performing arts, and I serve as the coordinator of creating events that make sure that the future of Wolf Trap lasts. I look back in our neighborhood, I get to walk by the Capitol building and the Smithsonian's, and I just remember the first time that I had the chance to do that was with Mr. Brad Barr and 4-County Youth Leadership, and I will be forever grateful for that. And again, I can't believe that that's my neighborhood. But beyond that, the leadership skills and the stewarding that we received during our time with 4-County Youth Leadership is the reason I'm here today and being successful and happy and where I am. So thank you, Mr. Brad. Thank you, 4-County. Little old me, little kid me, just thought of 4-County as the little jingle that you had in your commercial. And I did not know that 17-year-old me would really get the true impact of what 4-County does for our state and for our nation. So thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Zachary Wilson, a 4-County Youth Leadership Program participant for the summer 2018. Through the leadership program, I was able to develop my leadership capabilities, be exposed to other young leaders like myself, and represent my school and the leadership program in state and national level. Through these leadership capabilities that were strengthened in the program, I was able to utilize those and transfer those skills into what I do today as a graduate residence director in the Department of Housing and Residence Life at Mississippi State University. Thank you to the 4-County Youth Leadership Program and the leadership team for the opportunities for this program.
Hi, I'm Jack Van Devender, and I graduated from the 4-County Youth Leadership class in 2016. That same year, I went on to become the Mississippi representative on the National Youth Tour Council as well. Whenever I think back to the program and what it offered me and what I still am using 8 years later today, one of those is the ability to effectively discuss and communicate with others from all the different walks and backgrounds of life. The exposure that the program gave to me to not only meet people from across the state, but across the whole country has really impacted my career today. I currently work at the Mississippi Development Authority doing economic development for the state of Mississippi. One of the key roles that I have is being able to walk through what incentives the state is willing to offer and as well as what incentives companies are eligible for as they locate and expand in the state of Mississippi. And so, because of the program, I'm able to walk into these meetings with a level of confidence that I wouldn't be able to have otherwise, because most likely I know someone where all of these companies that are looking to locate and expand are either coming from. I knew someone in those states, or I knew someone in the counties that these companies are going to be expanding in. And the other thing that the youth leadership program offered to me was knowledge around power in Mississippi. It's such a major, important factor in economic development. When a company is looking to come here, one of the first questions that we're going to get is, how fast can I get power, and how much power can I get? And so through the knowledge that I was able to learn at such an early age in my life has really been an impactful stepping stone in my career. And the other thing I'd just like to touch on for a second is the connections and the friends that you make along the way. Growing up in the metropolis of Sugarlock, then I didn't know many people going to Mississippi State. And so through the program, I ended up finding my freshman year roommate. And that first day of class, when anxiety's through the roof, I could look around and I could see familiar faces everywhere because of the program. So that really helped Mississippi State feel like at home. And I just think that's just another added benefit of the program. And so lastly, I would just like to thank everyone who's involved with the program and for providing the program. And above all, for Ford County and Brad Barr for giving me the opportunity 8 years ago, because it has been such an impactful and beneficial thing in my life. So thank you.
Hey, my name is Anne-Marie Chilcutt Miller, and I'm the 5th generation owner of New Home Building Stores here in Columbus, Mississippi. And I had the honor and privilege of going through the Ford County Youth Leadership Program in 2009 when I was a junior at Heritage Academy. It was an incredible experience that has 100% impacted my career today, impacted my college career. It's so fun to look back and think about the program itself and all the experiences that I had. One, exposure to so many students from all over this county, from different schools, from different walks of life. But we all had one common thing, and it was the fact that we love to be leaders. We love to be involved in things. And I think back on getting to go on the trip to Washington, D.C., and what all that taught me. One, it was so much fun to go travel with these friends who are still friends today. I get to keep in touch with them on Facebook and social media, and every now and then we run into each other when we're all back home on holidays. But when I think back to that trip to D.C., not only was it the incredible experience that it was, but it was incredible because of the things that we got to see and the exposure we got to see to our government, to how the real world really works. And as a junior in high school, you think you know a lot, but then when you get to have a program like this that really shows you the ins and outs of government and leadership and what it looks like to really lead and opportunities in politics, it was just amazing. Not only that, but it teaches you to have pride in where you're from. It teaches you to have pride in what you do. And if I had not had that experience as a junior with Ford County leadership, I really don't know that I would have the same sense of pride that I do moving back to my hometown, coming and running a small business. It really has given me the opportunity to say, not only am I proud to be from here, but I understand the big picture of where this fits in the big scheme of the entire US and what I provide and the jobs and everything. And getting to be a leader of a business and find other people to work alongside. I call them my teammates. They're not just employees, because it's been without them, this business is nothing. And I think learning a lot of the skills that I did through the program, I use today. When I went to school at Southern Miss, I became the student body president, and I 100% think that my experiences with Ford County leadership, being exposed to a huge, diverse crowd of people, of different students that had similar interests and were driven the same way, definitely played into me wanting to lead in college, which again ties directly into what I do today. So I'm forever grateful for my time and my experience and the opportunity to be a student that got to participate in the 4-County Youth Leadership Program. I today, as a 30-something-year-old, still not only look back on it fondly, but use the skills and the knowledge that I gained through it every single day of my life. So it was an incredible experience, and too bad I can't go back and be a junior and do it all over again.